Hello, hello, and welcome back. Ooh, let's get a message for you. Something might have shocked you just now. Tower? If you're a returning OG, welcome back, and Happy New Year, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. My name is Ebony. We're going to see what we got a message, or if, I should say, we have a message for you. What does Spirit want to talk to you about today? What's the message? Thank you. Angel of Balance in reverse. So listen up, collective. I kind of was getting the sense just now you might be tripping on your own feet a little bit, or of course you're being called to have more balance in your life at this time. Angel of Strength. Yeah, kind of like temperance and strength in your energy at the moment. Heavy Sagittarian energy and Leo, obviously. Angel of Strength. You could feel like the ground is literally shaking under your feet. Or it's almost like no matter what you're doing, you're getting off on the wrong foot. You could have gotten off on the wrong foot today, or whenever you're seeing this message, or just recently. It seems kind of like no matter what you're doing, the day just isn't going as planned. So, careful of that. Make sure you start on the right foot. On the right foot. Set your intentions. Don't rush today. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. Acceptance in reverse. Needing to accept yourself. Changes you can't change whatever has happened. Whatever you're thinking about. You can't heal it. You feel like you can't heal it. So you're being called to heal yourself. You're being called to heal you. Okay. Show me clearly. There's something you've done, a mistake you've made. You can't fix it. You can't nurture it. You can't talk it down. You can't change it. You have to continue moving forward. So what do? Ooh. Abundance. This is in regards to your abundance. I'm a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. On the bottom of the deck, service. I am of service. Yeah, I feel good when I can help others. Yeah, absolutely. You're being called into service, some kind of service, whatever that looks like in your life. It's asking you, maybe others are out of balance, of course, around you. You could be a healer, practitioner. You could be just a tarot reader, or you could be anything that involves the healing arts, or what you do in some way. You serve others in more ways than you know. More ways than you know. But unfortunately, the help that you have given has not been either reciprocal or given back to you, and that's changing. That's changing. Mm-hmm. You're being called to examine where things have not been balanced fairly in your life, where you have overgiven. So just keep that in mind. That doesn't quite feel like your message, though. I feel like you left that behind, frankly, in 2023. If anything, now something is out of balance here. Your abundance is out of balance. Your sense of that, whatever that is for you. Let's pull a bone. Attachment. Something you're attached to. Something was out of balance. It could even also be like I'm getting digestion. Something you're eating. So you could be called to look at areas in your life that are around health. Making a health change. You feel good when you are in a position of being able to help another. That's not for all of you, but for those of you who resonate with that, then yes, you help others more than you know. Okay. Even if they don't acknowledge you, even if they don't tell you, you do. Okay. And I don't know why you necessarily need to know that. You help others, in fact, more than they're capable of admitting. Okay. Expectation. Expectation. The maxilla temporal. You're in expectation of receiving some kind of communication about your abundance after a time and an era where you were out of balance in your life in some way. Informing. Left orbital socket, the left eye. For some of you, you're being informed. Some of you work with Horus, or Horus works with you. It's about the eye of Horus could be very significant to you in other ways. You're a seer, some of you are. You have the sight, vision. Some of you it doesn't even feel like you're in this time at all. I know, it's kind of weird to say. It feels like you've been off in another time. Maybe you were for a while. Maybe you were abducted in an alien spacecraft for a little while. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And okay. And you get back and it's like you just landed and you're back on land, back on ground, and it's like, where the heck have I been? And for some of you, it's not like you physically went anywhere, but it was that you mentally went somewhere. Maybe you're my astral travelers. You mentally went somewhere, you've been somewhere, you've been involved in something that took you away from yourself for a while. Or at the very least, took you away from the people who you used to be with, or you used to interact with, or you used to something with, whatever. You've been away from that for a while. Now it's kind of like on shaky ground. Expectation. We will probably read that card. And. All right. The last reading tried to give me 3 cards, but we're only going to take 1 with you. Just 1. I think. Show me clearly. 1. Thank you. The empty room came right back out. Alrighty then. Spirit's funny. And the shapeshifter. Yeah. Shapeshifter. On the bottom, in reverse, like. Okay. For some of you, it really is calling you to be still, to go within, and to break away from society and balance yourself, frankly. It kind of, in fact, if you came from the previous reading, you're probably just binging on some readings. These 2 readings are definitely related. In that reading, though, the collective was dealing with breaking away from certain spiritual factions and maybe even false light cults and things like that aren't serving them. It's really asking you to gain balance within yourself, taking the time to be still long enough to be moved is what this card literally means. So go meditate, go connect out in nature. But also the empty room is kind of like a vacuum where you have experienced nothingness, that space of nothingness, abundance. I feel like you are like a vacuum. You're literally getting ready to suck all this newness into your space, because wherever the universe creates a vacuum, it must fill it. It must be filled. This room of these 4 walls that you have contained yourself in, whatever that looks like for you, it's new, it's empty, right? It's reorganized. Some of you may have done some reorganizing of your homes recently. I myself have done so, if you can see. My office space anyway, just revamping, reorganizing. It feels clean. It feels new. The energy is freed up. It's freed up, if you know what I mean. So you're doing that, taking the time to be still. In fact, this year, you're probably going to find that even your best ideas come to you in a state of stillness, in a state of nothingness, or when you're doing the mundane. Like I'm in here over the holiday, just reorganizing, but it's giving me time to throw away things that I don't need, throw out trash that I don't need, find things that I didn't even know I was looking for. And I'm going through and I'm like, oh wow, God, I did that. I've had this stored over here this whole time. So it's really, and then ideas start coming too and things like that. And my creativity can flow. And I'm like, oh, that idea has been locked away for so long. Oh my God. So it's little things like that. And no, you don't have to go speaking about these things, talking about these things, but it's just for you to have on the shelf, so to speak, pull it out to look at it, but pull it out in a space that's clean and where you can properly examine that which you have probably even kept on the shelf for some time. Some of you, I'm actually getting something about a shelf. Something was on the shelf. And I literally have a shelf right here to my left that you can't see. So I'm literally looking at it because I literally just cleaned it off recently. And I'm like, maybe you've been on the shelf a little bit. You're finding aspects and elements about yourself that have been on the shelf, so to speak. So these are things that you didn't follow up with, or you couldn't follow up with at the time. I think in fact, when you're getting ready to receive, haven't you always noticed, even if it's clothes or wardrobe or something like that, if you want to get ready to receive abundance, go throw shit away. Go throw stuff away. Go clean out your closets of stuff you don't wear anymore. Go donate it, or whatever you do, Go do that. Go clear out, make room for the new in your life by throwing away the old, so to speak. You know what I mean? Good stuff, good practice. And many of you did that already before the beginning of the year, as did I. I just chose not to come online to talk about it because your girl was doing some deep introspection. Let's see. What are we going to do for you today? But now you're like this vacuum. Abundance is on its way to you. Now that you've cleared out the junk, Now that the junk is cleared, I just heard, now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? Oh God, Justice on the bottom of the deck. Balance. Where have you been out of balance? Justice is here to correct the situation. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. New beginnings, new opportunities. And for some of you, out of balance with it in reverse like that, but yeah. So if you were suffering or anything financially, monetarily, the 11th probably is going to be a very important date for you. The 10th or the 11th, or between now and the 11th, or the 9th. Frankly, because you were in a state of panic and worry for a long time? No, forget that. Forget that. We're done with that energy. No, someone wants you to be in that energy. You're not. Maybe they are. Sure, that's you. Hello. High Priestess in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. But we're not going to read reversals on the baseline. So let's just say, as of right now, you're sat in... Okay. Getting a lot of downloads for you with this one. If you are seen as the High Priestess, or if you are a reader, doesn't have to be, I think I said that. I'm getting some of you are, many of you are. Or you're empath, starseeds, light workers, you don't have to do this in order to be this, by the way. It's just how you relay information to people in your ordinary day life that is helpful. And for however you do this, or don't do this, I should say, you're very secretive right now. Very secretive about the opportunities that are coming your way. And I want to say, I keep hearing it's your birthright. It is literally your birthright. High Priestess, Page of Pentacles could be a new business offer, a small business that you own. But some of you also have like a spiritual practice, but you are a divine child. I also just heard some of you were born with a veil. Born with a veil is what I just heard. You're exercising grace. You are quiet. You are quiet. You don't need to... You're very quiet. Ace of Pentacles again. You don't have to talk about these new opportunities with everybody. Many of you aren't gonna. Probably a good idea. Take the time to be quiet and just imagine this empty room filling up. My nose is itching. Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Nose itching. Omens. Abundance. For you. For you. Possibly 2 opportunities. You're going to be busy. If you're resting now or taking that time to really clear your mind and make space for what's coming in, that's highly advisable. Yep. Oof. I'm trying to tell you guys are about to be busy as hell. Tower. Sudden tower. Yeah, sudden movement. Goodness. Sudden relocation, too, with the Six of Swords. It's mental, sudden activity. It's mental activity, though. But they are moving somewhere. Sudden shift, movement away from something destructive or after something destructive. I can't quite tell. Tower, Six of Swords is where you should focus. It's where you're going to be focusing. Also, you're coming out in pairs here, so 16 and 6. 616 could be a significant number for you. 2, 4. 4 Pentacles, stability, miser. You've been very, some of you are going to be traveling. You know what I'm getting? And maybe it's the era that we're moving into, stuff about futuristic timelines. There's a treasure chest here. There's a treasure chest opening here. A vault is opening. There's a lot of money in there. I mean, no, he's holding on to 4 pentacles, but it's his pentacles, you know? It's his money. It's his venture that he saved for. So some of you are going to be saving money, is what I'm hearing. After some kind of destruction or enlightenment, we will clarify the tower. I'm very curious about that. It's sudden movement. It's a sudden shift in your finances, stability. You're being led out of a situation. I'm also getting careful because we just had, we are in the post-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. So fires, electrical thing. You've been moved out of the way of what was going to be a tower. So for some of you, that could look like heating elements. It could look like, I'm getting fired for some of you. Okay? So just be careful with your appliances and things like that. Make sure stuff's turned off. Make sure Yeah, something about that. Just make sure things are cut off around you, or check your stuff that produces heat or lint in your, like, there could be washing machines, dryers, things like that in your homes, stuff that produces heat. Make sure there's nothing clogged or backed up in your pipes or in your drainage systems or in your ventilation, stuff like that. That's what I'm getting, because it's air and the tower. It's like stuff that was stuck. 6 is kind of it is 4 of Pentacles is stuck, right? It's a stuck. It's like the air couldn't move. Air couldn't breathe. And so what happens is it gets sparked, it gets fueled, but when it's stuck, it's like it causes an ignition of some kind. Sorry, that got kind of dark, but for someone needed to hear that. So if I'm dealing with anyone who's dealing with, I don't know, like my HVAC people or mechanics, people out there who deal with this kind of stuff, but you watch tarot, cool, and you're watching me for some reason, you're meant to hear this message. Be careful of like appliances and things like that in your homes. That's what I'm getting. Just check these things. Make sure they're up to date, meet safety requirements. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong about these kind of things. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who needs this message. I'm just delivering the message, okay? There you go. This is where you need to focus. You're being led out of this in time. You're going to catch it in time, okay? And right now, you might be looking at, what is it going to cost me? Maybe you're thinking, oh, I need to get this fixed. Oh, crap, I don't have the money to get this fixed, or I need the money, or I have to come out of pocket to fix this thing. You coming out of pocket to fix this thing, whatever it is going to save your life. Do you understand? Better to spend that $400 now than potentially lose unalive yourself or someone in your family. Or who knows, maybe you're coming in, High Priestess, giving this advice, Page of Pentacles, to someone just in time who needs to hear it, Something is going to get to you just in time. Cool. All right. That was the message. Just in time. Whatever. 2 more cards here. Okay. All right. We have the Empress and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Well, Ace of Swords, because I'm not reading reversals. So, yeah, there's the information. You made the cut. You cleared the air, the Empress. There's your growth now, truth, expansion coming in. 10 of Pentacles. 6, 4 is 10. I think you caught this thing just in time. You can grow again. In fact, you're growing again, is what I feel the need to say. And it's something about the home. See that money that you had to spend, it's coming right back to you. Let me know, Taurus, Libra, heavy here, Scorpio, Aries with the Tower, Pisces with the High Priestess. You could have all these in your chart, doesn't matter. 10 of Pentacles, you're saving again, you're earning again, you're building again, because you cleared out something that was toxic and not serving you. You made room for the new. It's almost like you cleared the air ducts. Maybe even you did clear someone's air ducts, or provided CPR or something to someone, saved a life. You saved a life today, I feel like telling you. You don't even know it. You have no idea. You have no idea. Advice, please. You have no idea. 6 of Cups. In reverse. Hermit. Could have been a child. Could have been. Look deeper. Look a little closer. Go within to connect with this version of yourself. Maybe you saved your own life today and you didn't even know it. Goodness. Heavy Virgo now. 3 of Pentacles on the crown. Some construction, something you were building. Yeah, that's a worker coming in to work on the home. Maintenance. Like, yeah, I'm trying to tell you guys, it's something about the home. You could even have called in a friend maybe to come and help. Someone from the past you haven't seen in a while. You're dealing with that. Anyway, there's love here. You could have lost someone. Don't get me wrong. Searching. Let's find out real quickly what that tower is. I just want to know what it looks like. I probably shouldn't have even called that energy yet, but it is what it is. Hang on 1 second, guys. Alright, we're back. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant on the split. In other news, I felt like telling you to be very traditional. You're very traditional. Excuse me. We're not so traditional. Things are changing. 10 cycle, Wheel of Fortune. I'm trying to tell you. You blew something out. You blew it away. Okay. Whatever you did, it created a vacuum. Maybe you sucked out something that was clogged. It was clogged in your system, in your pipes, in your home, something like that. 7 of Swords, King, that's a lot of energy. King of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles, all to clarify the secret that the High Priestess was holding on to. Good gosh. King of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Pentacles. You have a secret lover coming in for you, whoever they are, or this person has a lot of hidden feelings from you, or you've been holding in some feelings for somebody. This is going to sound kind of dark and cryptic to say, but I felt like there is a lover on fire for you. You have a child with this person? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here now, with the Page of Pentacles. Some kind of child. Are you meant to have a child with this person? It feels like it's in the past, though, so you could already have a child with this person. Something about reconciliation here. I feel like maybe you saved a child. Saved your child. This is so crazy. Alright, show me this tower. What is that? Nine of Cups. Well, you're happy. Whatever this tower is. 5 of Pentacles. Keep going. Hierophant. 55955. One more. 2 of Swords. keep getting this energy of someone that you broke from in the past, or you went your separate ways. Maybe you're not talking to them. You were in a period of separation from them for a while. You weren't talking to this person. You could have been married to this person at one time or another. Someone has been laid to rest, though, or there's been some heavy non-communication with you and this person. I feel like someone that used to make you happy to a degree, or there was some, at one point this was seen as some kind of a wish fulfillment, maybe even this relationship or this person, but you were guided away from it. And frankly, I feel like saying you were justified in moving away from this energy at one point in time. I just don't know if you necessarily feel that way. I don't know that you feel that way. I feel like you're having moments of looking back and nostalgia, wondering what could have been. There was regret that popped out at the beginning of your reading. Regret. Regret over what you didn't do, what you could have done, what you could have said. You're playing all these things out in your mind right now. And this person, maybe they were a mother. Could have been a mother or a mother figure in your life. That Ace of Swords was in reverse. There was no communication, or there was a lie, or there was something cut off between you and this person at one point in time, okay? And you weren't talking to them. Or you split from this person, maybe even have children with this person, you know? But you guys were in separation. Show me the Empress, please. King of Wands. This person could have red hair. I just saw someone with red hair. I mean, he's got red hair too. They're fiery. This person's really, really fiery. 10 of Pentacles. They're part of your family. Aries, Leo, Sag here. They're still very attracted to you. Empress. Show me. They see you bossing up in some way, or taking charge in your life. They see you walking away. Someone walked away. Gotcha. Someone's leaving. Capricorn. Goodness gracious. So this relationship, whatever it was toxic. You're walking away from it, though. Or you're being called to. I feel like you're trusting in your own gifts. Another 2 here. You're not sure, though, and you're kind of back and forth. You could have been, it was on again, off again with this person. Too much confusion here. 7 of Cups. You've got options to explore, but which one do you choose? Which one do you explore? And are you letting yourself properly do it? I hope. Are you letting yourself... Are you moving on too quickly? Have you let yourself process from this ending? There could be someone also trying to call you back into their energy, but it's really weird. Because you said goodbye to this a long time ago, I feel like. Advice? Tower in reverse. You got 2 towers. The Twin Towers? Let me shut up. Let me not. Let me not. Let me not. On my channel. I already do so much bullshit on my channel as it is. So guys, if you stuck this far in the reading, remember to like it, okay? Because they like to not push my readings out there for some reason unless you guys like the videos. So that's why I keep mentioning it. Anyway, you're rebuilding. The Tower in reverse. I am getting someone jumped from a tower. There's something about a fire here. It's like you're trying to catch it just in time. You're just like you weren't there in time. 7 of Pentacles. You waited. There was something about a waiting period here. This feels very recent for someone, and I'm not sure if I'm even describing this right. Someone could have even literally had to jump from a window. Where the start? There was, yeah, and now we're stalled. Now we're plateaued. Now we're flatlined. It's not going anywhere anymore. There was history built up here with the 7 of Pentacles, but it stopped. It plateaued, you know? Some crown. 9 of Swords. These are some kind of heavy readings today, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. You will rebuild from this tower, but I'm feeling like someone... It's like you tried to get there just in time, but it still didn't. I'm seeing a memorial, like a statue. Maybe you're memorializing this person? Trying to fill this void of an empty space that was once this person in your life, or this feeling, or this... Oh, I don't want to read into anything too cryptic. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Okay, it's a contractor, a builder, someone you had a foundation with. It could have been a friend, could have been a lover, for sure. You had a foundation with this person at one point in time, but also there could have been like a third party here. A third party. But to me, it looks like you're building something. Others are also looking at how you're building it. How you're rebuilding after the tower that you went through that was supposed to take you out, but it didn't. This tower was supposed to take you out, but it didn't. Or maybe it did. Maybe it did. But you're rebuilding anyway. And that's, I guess, maybe a phoenix rising moment here in your life, collective, because, frankly, once you hit rock bottom, there's no place to go but up, you know? Many of you have. You've hit rock bottom. There was no further down that they can push you. They can't bury you any farther down in that sand. Okay? They were hoping maybe you were going to stay here forever, worried about your financial situation, but frankly, here you are, persisting, rebuilding, continuing, moving on despite maybe even some heavy magic that was thrown your way, but it can't touch you. 4 Cups. You're rejecting this. I don't feel like it's your energy. No, I see you faced away. You're not even looking in their direction. In fact, for some of you, it's like you're faced to the future. You're not even looked in the direction of where people think you are. They think you're focused on them. They think you're focused on where they are. And you're not. You're literally not. You're not even there. 2 sides of the same coin, but or 2 sides flipped, it don't matter. You're not there anymore. How did you do that, collective? How did you turn the tables on this situation? Your dreams, maybe you're trying to pay attention to your dreams right now. Your dreams have felt a little weird, a little dark even, but I don't feel this attachment to it. It's like you're observing it without being a part of it. Some of you see the future. You're seers. You are. I know you are. Let's read abundance, because I feel like that does want to be read. Page 14. Now, if you read my last pick a card reading on the channel, number 14, depending on which pile you chose, that's a number for you. Here it is again, 14. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Always remember that you are God, and God is all about creation. God says yes, the ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worry, 9 of Swords right there, the more open you are to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. Allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life, and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitlessness may have come from either a past life or a life condition you have chosen to overcome. A past life, 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay? They could also originate from programming that you received from the environment you grew up in and the value systems you were taught when you were young. Now is the time to begin to live with the realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. When you are in the vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever you desire in the physical reality. And you should expect it, because that area of your life that has been out of balance will become in balance the moment you embrace these truths about yourself. You have overcome a heavy period of lack in your life, collective. Congratulations. I'm going to leave your reading right there. I hope something found you that was meant to find you at this time, and I hope there was a good message in here for you. I'm sending you guys so much love, and thank you for returning back to the channel. I'll see you next time. Take care.